lovelies, it's G here from Golden Thread Tarot. How are you doing today? I'm here to bring you a channel message. I hope this message is finding you blessed and full of abundance. Let's see what Spirit wants to talk to you today. Okay. What are we talking about today, Spirit? Okay. Somebody is going through something, okay? Somebody's going through something here, okay? And okay. So this person, okay, this is about a person, okay? I feel like you need to defend yourself against this person, or this person, you know, is kind of sending you some energy, because this person thinks that you are a very blessed person, and you probably are, right? You're very blessed, but they feel like childish. Tell this person to grow up. They feel like you are not appreciating your blessings, okay? This person feels like perhaps like you don't appreciate how blessed you are to be in the situation that you're in. And I don't feel like this person is just like, they don't feel like you're selfish. Like, they don't feel like, maybe they just feel like you're younger than they are. And they're like, you know, you should feel really blessed. You're actually really blessed to be in the position that you are. So it's not like they're sending you like really nasty energy. But for some of them, they're just kind of like, you don't know how good you have it. Like, dang, like. And maybe they, you know, for some of them, yeah. For some of them, it is more of an energy of kind of like, okay, wow, that just took a turn. They're just like, you don't realize like how blessed you are to in the situation that you're in, you know. Maybe from their perspective, it's just like, look, if I was in your position, or, you know, when I was your age, it was like this, or it was like that, right? Where is this coming from? Okay. So there could be twin flame action. That's why I was like, where did this sudden turn come from? Okay. All right. See, potions and spell work and drugs / addiction here. I'm feeling like talking. Look, talking shit. I was just about to say, I'm feeling like talking shit. Give it time. Yeah. This person is like, you have no idea how blessed you are. Spirit is giving you a blessing here. Okay, if you do identify with being on the twin flame journey, which I'm getting is because the twin flame card came out here, okay? There was a lesson or a tower moment, something that you were going through here, some kind of karmic energy that was going here, okay? That was sent to you to kind of help you grow up a little bit, right? To help you kind of see a situation for what it really was, to get you some life experience, okay? Maybe it was, you know, like I said, like with the spell work here, but it's giving me like people talking about you behind your back, not in the most nasty way, but there is somebody here talking about you behind their back. They're trying to give it time. They're trying to wait for something to come into effect. This could be an ex, okay? Like there is like some sneaky lying kind of energy going on here, okay? And I feel like that was what it was. I feel like Spirit is like, this is a secret blessing that came into your life. This was a soul contracted secret blessing that was really here to help you kind of grow up a little bit. That was really here to help you kind of deal with some things about yourself. Maybe that maybe you didn't take yourself seriously, or you didn't take your journey seriously enough, or maybe you didn't. There were some things, you know, they're just. There's like a motorcycle gang going past my house right now. I don't know if you guys can kind of hear the low rumble in the background. It's just like a bunch of motorcycles just went by my house. But anyway, that could be a sign of synchronicity for some of you guys, okay? you dealt with this kind of toxic situation with this person, okay? With the kind of talking as the, addictions or issues here, okay? Even like, uh, just talking about you. Spirit was giving you the time that you needed here with this ex person, okay? To realize not only, even if it was like, don't let a person like this be your lover. Don't let a person like this, don't let a person like this be your ex anymore, right? Like, it's great that they're your ex, but your ex, this person, now whether or not it's an ex lover, an ex friend, family member, whatever it is, somebody that you've disassociated yourself from, okay? This was here on your journey, right? There was a karmic person here on your journey to help you grow up and kind of see the blessings in your life for what they really were. And it definitely was soul contracted here, right? Yeah. Cold shoulder, my lips are sealed, and walk away. Yeah, I really felt right exactly with this cold shoulder. It's giving me that like Queen of Swords energy, right? It's like, look, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not talking to this person. I'm not associated with this person. The situation is over. I'm moving on and I'm out of here. Definitely somebody that you don't talk to anymore. And Spirit is here. You did all of that to see that this person wasn't your equal match, and that you know a little bit more about what you don't want or what you do want, which is actually going to help you bring in a person that's actually going to match you in the way that you really want to. Okay, just 1 second. So I really feel like, you had to walk away from the situation here. You had 8 cups invested in this situation. You were really, you were in it. It was something more like a mentality about yourself or about your life or what you thought you deserved or your self-worth that you really needed to drop, that you really needed to walk away from. That you really needed to learn how to defend yourself. And it was a really important step here on this journey that you're on your twin flame journey, right? Right? On your journey to becoming the Empress, to to union, to manifesting union with a soulmate energy, with your own energy as well, right? Lay it on out, right? That's why this death process happened, so that you could really uncouple yourself from people, friends, and like mentalities about yourself, so you could go through this transformational energy here, okay? Yeah, thank you. Because I was just thinking in my mind, I was like, I think this person that I was kind of picking up at first, um, kind of like a spirit guide energy here for you that was really trying to kind of reevaluate the way that you look at, because the Hierophant can also mean, for me personally, or in general, but for me personally, it's really coming to represent not only spirit, religious establishments, but also um, the kind of programming that we get in our childhood and throughout our life, by taking on other people's energy, or the way that we're raised to believe, or the way that we're raised to see the world or think about the world, um, limiting beliefs, things like that, right? It needed to, this tower moment needed to happen here so that you could actually have this Queen of Pentacles kind of like new foundation for your spiritual growth, right? I feel like many of us are getting more emotionally in a situation like, mentally we understand, but emotionally a lot of us, we're still processing a lot of this. Like, yes, I understand this karmic came into my life. I get what the purpose and the reason for it was. Yeah. It caused a lot of insecurities. You could have been facing a lot of insecurities that this person or that this situation brought into your life. Okay. But there is a Two of Cups situation on the other side of this, right? Or there was a Two of Cups situation here, but there is happiness, there is personal development, there is emotional fulfillment on the other side of facing this, because it was like, this childish, you need to let this go. On the other side of it, look at this twin flame journey. Okay, thank you. I don't even have an alarm set to go off right now. But okay, look at that. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? Right? As I'm saying that, Okay? Okay? And that's so funny because it's 11 o'clock. I was like, why do I don't even have, I don't even have, you guys see? 11. I was like, I don't even have an alarm set off to go for 11 o'clock, and then 11 shows up. 11, right? Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and just go ahead and pull that Emperor card too. Okay, hello, right? 100% this is a twin flame journey reading, okay? Soulmate, lovers, Six of Cups, union, coming in, manifesting, all of this, it needed to happen, right? Communication, even coming in, Eight of Wands here. Opportunities, doors opening up for celebrations, good times with good friends, good, and even, possibly somebody that you'll end up getting married to, okay? In this situation here. I saw that Knight of Wands, though. Why is that Knight of Wands here? Yeah, Judgment. Also the Judgment card, right? Getting on your divine life purpose, opportunities, hearing the call, Spirit sending you things so that you can evolve out of past situations, right? Past situations that you can evolve out of. That's why these Tower moments were sent to you right here. Maybe even it's giving me like Tower moments on both sides. So the divine feminine and the divine masculine, in the dark, not really knowing each other, but psychically kind of being connected to each other, right? It's even giving me this kind of, one here, one light, one dark, that kind of one light, one dark, one black, one white. I'm seeing like the Chariot card. I'm also seeing like the two towers or the two columns, not towers, but the two columns in the High Priestess card, right? One black, one white, one dark, one light energy. Kind of things happening here, happening at a distance from each other, but kind of, working out to put you guys in alignment with each other so that you can, the Tower, these unstable foundations that need to fall in your life, right? Kind of, opening up, knocking off that crown chakra, opening your mind up so that, these, like with that Hierophant energy, right? All this predicted, all this, not predicted program, but all this programming that you got, the way you were taught to look, feel about yourself, feel about the world, feel about other people, interact with other people. So all of this energy can, and there's that Knight of Wands. As I picked that up, that Knight of Wands is showing itself again. Things are lining up here. Is what I'm really getting, and you might be like, where am I going? Where is this going? Where, you might have been kind of blindfolded and kind of led, asked to be led through faith, led through your intuition, just following those gut instincts, knowing and having faith that everything was going to be okay and you were going to make it through the end, right? For this kind of reawakening energy that you're going through now, right? Because we have to go through that ego death. We have to let that go. We have to let our pride and our ego go, integrate with our shadow, go through our dark night, right? And then rise on the other side ready to really get on our spiritual path, right? To really answer the call and get those messages, get those downloads, right? But all that gunk kind of has to get out of the way first, right? And that also includes people and friends and family and jobs and things around us that really cause chaos and confusion around having that brand new open heart and that brand new beginning, right? Yeah, a lot of us have to learn. We have to learn how to fight this, fight for it, right? To really put in that work for it. And a lot of that work is facing those insecurities, facing those abandonment issues, facing those wounds where we felt like, we were lost out in the cold. Having that faith that even though we're walking through that dark night, that we're still being guided, that we're not being locked out, right? Because a lot of that's like the church in the background, right? Feeling like you're locked out or locked away from proper guidance in your life. But a lot of you, King, Queen, and Pentacles, are coming together. You know, you're being guided together into new cycles. Yeah. Through this death energy, right? This person in the past represented this stagnant energy of not moving forward, right? This person in the past, this energy of the past represented that energy of feeling locked out, feeling abandoned, feeling alone, feeling, you know, um I was single for a long time before I was with my ex, and I thought I knew what loneliness felt like, but I did not really know what real loneliness felt like, because it's a whole different beast of being alone and then feeling lonely. And I realized that before I was just alone. I wasn't um, because I never felt more alone than I had in the past, as to when I had a person that I really wanted to be with, a person that I really had a lot of feelings for, a person that I really wanted, a person I was codependent on, but a person that I really wanted to love me and wanted to be there with me, and they wouldn't, even though they were laying right beside me. Even though I was reaching out to them and they were just slapping my hand away. Even though I was trying to embrace them, trying to hug them, trying to kiss them, and they would just recoil back. Like, the loneliness that you feel in that is so much deeper than you ever feel in actually being single. um, or at least for me, it was. For me, that was a whole different beast that I had never really experienced before. That was a whole different level of loneliness where I was just like, wow, like, I prayed and begged and asked to have somebody. And sometimes you got to be careful, right? What you wish for, because just somebody, having somebody, which I didn't go into the thought process of being in a relationship with that person was like, it's better than nobody. I wasn't really thinking that, but um not actively. I wasn't actively thinking that. But it's a whole different, and it's a whole different beast. It's a whole different thing. Um to feel so rejected when that person is right there beside you, you know, um, telling you one thing: I want to be with you, I love you, I care about you, but then showing, you know, that every day you're faced with the lie, and the lie of the reality that, you know, that you're in. And it's just like, yeah, you know, oh, it's a whole different beast. But that's why, right? That's why you were here. That's why you were here facing this beast, right? Because you needed to learn how to overcome this, how to get your strength, how to say no. You know, no. I would rather be alone than be lonely. Right? No. You know, not, you know, struggling to not end these cycles, even though you know you need to, because of your too much of your insecurities, or your fear of being alone, right? Or your fear of not having somebody. You know, it's a passionate new beginning for you here with that Ace of Wands. And for some of you, you might be like, oh, that shit doesn't feel like it, but yeah, it's a lot of movement energy here for you. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups. You know, yeah, right? Because that Ace of Wands came out, getting that Ace of Wands and getting on that horse and, you know, riding forward, doing what you need to do. Getting that Ace of Cups, that brand new beginning here, right? And getting on that horse and getting on, you know, getting movement, getting some kind of movement on this. And kind of combining those energies together to really give yourself that new level. Yeah, and look at the Knight of Pentacles showing itself too. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like there's a lot more movement here of really reaching out and taking those blessings that you're being offered, right? Maybe perhaps you needed to be put in a position to kind of have to take a break, take a step back, really evaluate this this Three of Swords energy, this heartbreak energy that you were going through. I'm going to put these back in here. Yeah. Right? You really feeling and understanding what that real rejection energy is. Right? It was a blessing in the sense of, Spirit's like, I don't ever want to hurt you, but I just want to teach you, that when you're being offered that real actual beginning, so now you'll know what it feels like to actually be offered. Now you'll appreciate that blessing when it's really offered to you, right? On the other side of it, it's like, wow. It's like appreciate. It's like, wow. All your exes make you appreciate your true partner so much more, right? Lessons that you needed to learn. So Spirit is kind of, doing that whole, it was for your future, right? It's for your future. It's for the longevity. It's for you passing down a better mentality, a better understanding of the world, of the way things really are moving forward, setting up a new foundation for yourself. All right. So I definitely feel like you're just like, okay, that was the Seven of Swords. It fell on the ground. That's what's trying to leave it, is all this sneaky, lying, cheating, BS energy. Just remember the lessons that you've learned, right? How rude. It's a lot of energy in that. It's a lot of energy in this Five of Swords energy here. Some people from your past might think that it's kind of like, you know what? I think that as well. I think some people from your past think there is kind of like a competitive energy here between, but I also feel like it's like this comparative energy. Like, stop comparing yourself to other people. Stop comparing. Yeah, it's like this Five of Swords competition energy that's within you as well. It's something that you also needed to change. Also needed something that you needed, that was a big energy here, that was something that was really holding you back, But it's like changing it from like the negative of the Five of Swords to the positive, right? The Five of Swords can also be about doing what you need to do in order to get what you need, right? Being willing to say, okay, I'm going to set this standard for myself. I'm going to hold myself to that standard. I'm going to say, if I say I'm going to go on this diet, or I say I'm going to drink this, or, drink this much amount of water, or I say I'm going to change my, change my friends, or change my family, or change my mentality, or change whatever it is I need to change. I'm not dating people that act this way or treat me this way anymore. I'm paying attention to the warning signs. It's about being fully committed to that and doing whatever it takes to stick to that, right? Doing what it takes to stick to it. Having the commitment exactly to do what you know that you need to do, right? To walk away from what you know you need to walk away from. To choose, right? To choose how you're going to walk forward, and to choose a different path the next time, right? Having that commitment to doing what you need to do. Yeah. And there's lots of opportunities coming towards you to take that, right? So you can take those opportunities, or you can reject them, right? And that's what Spirit's saying. It's always your choice, but think about it. Think about it. Listen to your gut. Listen to your guidance. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the lessons that you've already learned, right? Okay? So it's always your opportunity. There are opportunities, there are doors opening, there are communication coming towards you, there's signs, synchronicities, opportunities to put into work, put into effect the lessons that you've already learned. But it's your choice as to whether or not you reject those lessons, you reject those opportunities, or you take them and start a brand new cycle for yourself, right? And end past cycles for yourself. Be mindful of the seeds that you're setting up, right? Because you will be reaping these seeds later on in this cycle. So whatever seeds you're setting up now are the plants, are the fruits that are going to grow later. So be careful with that, right? Yeah. Walk away from whatever it is that you need to walk away from. And for some of you, it's the insecurity that it's always going to be this past cycle, you know, that it's always going to be some BS, that it's always going to be abandonment, that it's always going to be loneliness, that it's always going to be, you know, this. It's like not faking it and finding the truth underneath that, finding the real truth, the real gems underneath that for yourself, right? Yeah. And when you're being offered those blessings, take them, right? And cherish them. And it might start small, but the seeds that you plant, right, are going to be what grows, right? With that Seven of Pentacles. So God's, you know, God's spirit, however, whoever, whatever you want to say, they're giving you those opportunities here. Take them, you know, plant them, and reap the rewards, the long-term rewards, the long-term benefits of what you've already been taught, right? There were things that you needed to let go of, decisions that you were refusing to make, right? Instead of being this Two of Swords, blocking your decisions, blocking your blessings, be open and understanding of how many different ways Spirit can show you these blessings and can shower you with these blessings in your life, and work on them, right? When you're being given, right? When you're being given it, sow those, right? See, you know, you're being given that seed, you're being given that opportunity for a new beginning. Take it in your hand and run with it, right? Seven of Pentacles, sow those seeds, put in that work. Eight of Pentacles, right? Nine of Pentacles, reap those rewards, right? Because that's this person is, right? They've reaped now. They're reaping the rewards of waiting, of planting those seeds, properly taking care of them, putting in the work, being patient, seeing what, you know, what Spirit has to show you, seeing why things come into your life, right? And now here you can reap the long-term benefits of those, of that very first blessing, you know, that very first blessing that Spirit has brought into your life. But sometimes we do feel that absence, and it's okay, right? Spirit is saying it's about having faith through even when you feel those absences, right? Because Spirit might take away, but they only take away what does not serve you. And in taking that away, they Six of Pentacles give back, right? Give back what needs to be replaced. They take away things that no longer serve you and replace them with things that really do serve you, that really are what you really need, right? They might be slow coming. You know, take your time. It's okay. But you will reap the long-term benefits of these new cycles that you're beginning here, right? And it might take years to reestablish yourself, but that's okay. You know, it might take months, might take weeks and years. Things don't happen overnight, right? I mean, some things do. Some tower moments pop up and things can change in a single conversation, right? But then sometimes it takes a while to reestablish after those tower moments, right? And that's okay. But don't let don't let yourself feel so daunted by how far you have to go make you stop, or make you doubt, or make you see that when you're going through the rough times that there's not good times on the other side of it, right? And I feel like for a lot of you, exactly, right? You face a lot of obstacles in your way, and a big obstacle is you needing to let go of this kind of energy of when things aren't going exactly the way that you pictured them, you feel like your blessings are being taken away, when really Spirit is just trying to let you know that's not working, so work on something else. Or that's not what you need. This person or this place, this thing, this job, this thing is not what's really going to serve you best. And sometimes it's the karmic lesson of learning that sometimes things will come into our life. They will serve us for a period, and then, they don't serve us anymore. And we need to learn when to let go of those things, right? When to let go of those things and not get caught up in karmic stagnancy, right? So that things come in our life and maybe they work for a few years or a few months, and then, they're taken away. A few weeks, few months, few days, but it's about letting go so that new cycles can come into your life, right? Yeah. And not holding on to the heartbreak of those things not working out, because Spirit is saying they didn't work out because it didn't serve you in the long run anyway, right? Spirit is bringing that harmony and that peace. Just have temperance, have the patience to see the lessons, to see the blessings in the lesson. Spirit is here. Whoa, I just dropped a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, good. But the card I was trying to show you guys still stayed. Spirit is trying to show you that, they are here with you, helping you through whatever it is that you're going through. So have faith in that. And have faith that they will always bring the people, places, things into your life that you really need, as long as you listen, right? As long as you're not so caught up looking for the blessings that you don't see it when it's right in front of your face, right? Because sometimes we can be taught a very certain, with that Hierophant energy, we can be taught that blessings look a very certain way, or we can convince ourselves this blessing that's coming is supposed to look like this, feel like this, act like this, taste like this, bring these results, when Spirit is trying to tell you, look, your blessings might not look like what you expected. Your blessings might not feel like what you, or they will feel if you give them the chance. They will feel like what you've been asking for, right? But they might, on the outside, they might not look like it did in the past. It might not seem like it was in the past. And even at first, it might not feel like it did in the past. But that's good, because Spirit's saying this is the past that you're leaving behind. So isn't it good that it doesn't feel like the past? But it can, but Spirit says we understand that it also can be hard, because humans are creatures of habit, and we want things to feel familiar. We want things to feel comfortable. But many times we are asked to very much so step out of our comfort zone and to reevaluate maybe perhaps what we thought our life plan was. Because maybe our plan and maybe Spirit plan, they don't look the same, right? But things are happening in your life right now as they are for a reason. So trust and have faith in that. Right? And I understand, Spirit says they understand sometimes it can be really hard because it can feel very uncomfortable. But there's barely anything that's comfortable about the twin flame journey, okay? Trust and believe. And a lot of y'all know that. A lot of y'all know it's just like, ooh, it feels like one lesson after the other, after the other, after the other, one butt whipping after the other, after the other, after the other. But, it's whipping you into shape to be ready for this purpose, for this lesson that you have here with this person, or with this energy here, right? This doesn't come easy. It will feel easy once the two of you are together, right? But it comes with a lot of work. All right. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today. I hope this gave you the love, light, and clarity that you were really needing in your situation, okay? I hope this gave you the motivation to stay on your path and do what you know that you need to do. Okay. I know that we're all here dealing with a lot of like really crazy astrological energy right now, and just everything is kind of woo, but trust and have faith that everything is happening so that things can line up for your greatest good. Trust that and hold that in your heart always, right? Thank you guys so very much. If you feel comfortable, please let me know down in the comment section down below if this resonated for you, okay? As always, like the content if you liked it. If you're not subscribed, think about subscribing. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload a video, okay? Please check out, as always, please check all the links in the description box down below, where you guys will find links to my online shop where you guys can purchase the cards that I make, as well as links, to donate or tip to the channel, as well as my contact information if you want to reach out to me for a personal reading or spirit guides reading. Thank you guys so very much for being here with me today, okay? And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.